A guy that's been around this sport for so many years, gets in and out of these race cars almost on a weekly basis. Not too much would probably give you butterflies, but I can tell you right now, Rickie Smith is jacked up.
I'm sure.
He's excited. Here comes the best part. Oh, the burnout's complete. And I can tell you, he looked like a natural. So he's going to get in reverse here in just a moment. Comes back to the starting line. Something that's going to go viral on social media. You know, it's been talked up a lot coming into this weekend. But now's the time that, well, it's really going to happen. Not many people get the chance to drive top fuel cars. If you can check that off your bucket list, that's way cool. Some people get the opportunity to get a ride in them, especially if you take a ride with Larry Dixon. What's better than taking a ride in it? Driving one yourself. I'm telling you, everything that I'm seeing, it looks smooth. Rickie's quite the wheelman. And it's just so different. The whole startup, the burnout, the starting line procedure is very different than a Pro Mod. But Rickie's handling it well. He'll come up to the pre-stage beam here in just a moment. Turn that thing loose. Candles are lit. Look at Rickie Smith. He took it all the way to the 330-foot mark and a little bit more. 464, 170 miles an hour. He was 898 in the first 60 feet, 227 to half track, and Rickie clicks it off.
I'm telling you right now, I would love to be on the top end right now to see the smile on that man's face.
Hopefully
they get
awesome. They get a good interview out of that down there, because a very special moment.
Where'd you go, half track?
For Rickie Smith, and he'll go back to the pit area, probably smiling ear to ear. He'll go to bed tonight with a smile on his face. There's no doubt about it.
I knew I was going a little bit left, but I think my head got back on the roll cage, and it got my vision got so blurry. You know, I just said that's enough. But I think I was pretty close to the 8th mile.
I think they said you were right about half track.
That clutch come in, it stood up and it started checking on out of here, like I said, you know. That was pretty neat. You know, if it had been the daytime, I might have would have run it a little farther.
I have a feeling you might do it again.
You can't have claustrophobia and be in something like this, because you in here tight. It was cool. It was cool. Everything worked perfect. I think I got in and out of gear right. It was all great. Great run.
What do you think about that, Scott?
That was awesome. Listen, that's exactly what I thought. Yeah, that's good. I honestly, he said he's going to shut it off at 300 or 400 feet. I said, I hope you do, because by the time you get there, I knew in my mind he would be close to the 8th mile. I don't know what it ran, but it was pretty damn stout.
Is it different watching and doing something? You've got a lot of pride in this, and this was something you wanted to do.
It's not. I was more nervous because it's Rickie Smith, not someone else. It was. Honestly, I think there's more pressure on us to make sure this thing goes down the racetrack for Rickie. Rickie's worried about not messing up, doing something, and it not going down the track for him. I had no doubts about him. I was extremely nervous about the car. And this car goes down a dirt road. We probably shouldn't have ran. Yeah.
What happened was, wherever I got out there, I think my head got too far back against the thing, and it started vibrating. I couldn't, I couldn't see because my head was shaking. That's the only reason I quit, probably as early as I did. It was going a little bit left out there, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit. But it's hard to make yourself realize you got to cinch that down so hard. These things pull so hard, and until you feel the acceleration, you just can't explain it. Alex Laughlin's been calling me, and he's like, hey, has he run yet? Has he run yet?
I love it. What you did tonight for drag racing was just amazing.
It was awesome. I mean, it couldn't have went any better. perfect run. Absolutely perfect run. And Rickie gets out of it like a pro. I'd still be trying to fight my way out of it, you know, and he just pops out like a kid, you know. Hey, this is the start of Rickie Smith's Top Fuel career. He may be retiring, but it's only from Pro Mod. 88. Oh. So we made it slow early, but it went on out there.
227.7.
Yeah.
Where?
To the 330.
If it had been daytime, I might have went a little farther, but like I say, my head got back there and got to rattling, and then I wasn't for sure where I was at. I said, I'm done.
Oh, it was good.
Listen.
When that clutch come in, this thing it wanted to stand up, and I said, I'm going now.
We made it slow early after ours knocked the tire off, but you know we made it a little bit too slow early, but we knew it'd make it, and I knew it'd just haul ass from there. About 200 feet out, I seen you take off. I was like, oh, here
That was badass. That was badass.
I, on the West Buck show the other day, said, I promise I would be the first thing that you saw when you got out of this, and this is the smile I was looking for. You gave us through the run, but emotionally and mentally, like, was that just badass?
Oh, it's badass. You know, like I say, you can't have claustrophobia to get in one of these things, and when they strap you in that tight and all, and it's probably one of the worst times I could have done this because of the heat and the humidity here. Man, you can see you're just sweating. I mean, it's so hot in this thing, but I'm thrilled that Scott and them got it down through there, and I didn't screw up on getting it in and out of gear. I think I done pretty good, you know, and it was great. It was great.
One more question before I let you go enjoy it with these guys. Right before you were running, you're strapped in, you're in this machine. I mean, these things are intimidating. What was going through your mind? Any regrets, any excitement? What was it?
Basically just trying to stay focused on everything they told me to do and do my routine, you know, and, you know, I pretty much done everything that I thought I was supposed to do, you know, and I got the guy that got me up there because I wore glasses and I didn't want to pull the visor down to the last minute so that it wouldn't fog up. Yeah. So I told him, I said, when you walk back, you tell me to do the visor, and Chad was up there too, and I pulled the visor down and I went on in. I told him, I said, look, I'm not coming up here to try to cut a light. I just want to get it down the track, you know, but I could be pretty badass in this thing.
You're a badass and everything. Listen, this is history made here tonight. Scott Palmer racing Rickie Smith's first run in a Top Fuel Dragster, and I feel so blessed to be able to witness this. Enjoy it, guys. Awesome job, Rickie.
Thank Scott Palmer, period.
Thanks, Rickie.
Oh, man. I'm all right now.
You don't want to get out.
It was good.
Hey, Courtney, want you fix it with him?
Yes.
He's that hot now.
Since we're here.
I was like, oh, God, is he going to
He's going to take our picture. I'm proud of you. That was
Thank y'all.
awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting us be a part of that.
That was a good deal.